What's up, everybody? This is what now? 29?
Yes.
Holy fucking shit, Joe Rogan, watch the fuck out, dude. Because we're coming up on your fucking heels. As you guys can tell, there's less space on the screen because there's extra skin. Now, this extra skin also has bones and muscles, eyes, ears, nose, mouth.
Yeah,
hair.
You have holes, right?
I got holes. I got holes, bud.
He's got
I
multiple
got
holes.
Okay.
You can count him if you want. If you could still follow him on Instagram, the comedian in all black. This is Mr. Lucky Borrelli.
How's it going, everybody?
It's
What's up, fuckers?
It's been a long time coming. We, you and I have talked about doing a podcast prior, actually during the beginning of it, prior to we talked about all that stuff. Because you're a funny dude. I haven't known you as long as him, I don't think.
I know, I've
Since
known
I
you
first moved here.
Yeah, so.
I know you since 7th grade.
Still fucking
So
up.
7th grade, I don't remember exactly when. I know that I had run into you a lot back in the days with the Sound
Still
Factory
fucking
and
up.
shit like that.
That's where I started doing stand-up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, so then I think it was actually Jason Galoo.
Yep, Galoo.
Jason Galoo, when we first got out of jail. Me and
Galoo?
Jason.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
Marno
what it is.
Bruce.
Galoo?
Yes,
Yes.
Galoo.
It's Gallo, but
Yeah.
No.
Is this for legal reasons? Should
Come
I
on,
not
no,
say
no,
his
no, no,
name?
no, no,
No, it's fine.
Fuck
'cause
you,
we're-
Jason.
It's not. It's fine because we're talking good about him, and he doesn't care.
I
We
know.
love
I love you, Jason.
Yeah,
I
he's
love you
the- he's
dearly.
the
We miss
fucking
you in
best.
old country.
Yeah.
Mwah, grandmama.
So we went to what's that place? That place on McCulloch where you can smoke inside, and there's a bar.
Oh, have some cigars.
Okay, so yeah, we went there. Jason asked me to go down there to hang out, and you were there, and then one other guy who I don't remember.
Michael John Patterson.
It's a lot of names. That's
yeah,
awesome.
his full name.
So yeah, and that was when I found out that you were doing stand-up comedy because you had a show at Gallagher's, I believe, that
Right.
night.
Yeah.
And I remember you were doing out your set list and all that stuff, and I was like, oh, that's so fucking cool because I've always wanted to do it. I'm a huge fan of stand-up comedy. But you were one of the first people that I knew of in this town that actually went and fucking did it. Because you were also, you actually did comedy at one of my shows. I was playing music.
Yeah.
And you were like an in-between act.
Yeah, no,
You
that
came
was
up
a
and did stand-up.
bad
At McKee's.
bad night. Yeah, it was a bad night. That was like one of my worst nights. I probably will never do stand up at McKee's. It's just,
Really?
I love drinking there.
What,
I
you
worked
fucking
there.
bombed or what?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
But like it was this one of these things where like no one told anyone that I was there. No one said anything like, "Hey, this comedian's gonna come up." It was just like,
So they're just like, who the fuck's this asshole?
yeah, they're like, "Who the fuck's this guy?"
Who
Pretty
set it
much.
up?
I don't really remember.
Because I know
This could be one of two because I've done stand up at McKee's. Actually, never mind. I didn't bomb. I was just really early into the thing because you were playing with what band were you in?
Was it Soul Existence?
I think so. Something like that.
I think it was Soul Existence, and I was also playing with Cletus Cassidy.
Yeah.
I think I was
Okay.
pulling a double shift that night.
Yeah. That one was fine because Jeremy put that one on.
Okay, yeah.
But I didn't do as great as I wanted to. I think at that time I was like 2 years in. Maybe that's like year and a half of doing it. And like
Yeah.
that first year of doing stand up, you like think it's like you think you're another comedian because that's
Oh,
all
yeah,
you
of
know.
course.
So like I think
Yeah.
I was going through my like I think I'm Anthony Jeselnik phase, and like I would wear a
Short,
suit.
dark jokes.
I would try to do that, and I would even open with saying I'm going to offend all of you. And
Okay,
like,
yeah.
it's very different person that is now.
And
I've been
then,
doing it for
yeah,
5
you
years.
find out later that you don't want to immediately set the crowd up to hate you. You have to
No.
get them on your side first, then say shit
Yeah.
that might be disagreeable.
Exactly.
And I don't know any of this from experience. I just listen to a lot of professionals talk about the shit. And I've played plenty of shows, and I've said plenty of dumb shit in between songs, and I've made pretty off-color jokes. But it's it's a bar. It's 11
You also have a
p.m.
band.
People are drunk. They're tuning. I'm standing there with the microphone. I'm like, so dicks are fun. Just say whatever, and then you just pick somebody out, and you're like, hey, what the fuck's going on with your hair? Did you fuck Richard Simmons or something and traded for his beauty tips or something like that?
You can fuck Richard Simmons for that?
I think so.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure at this point, is he alive? He's got to be alive, right?
He'll always be alive in our hearts.
That's true. Those tiny shorts and the tips of his ball pubes will always be burned into my 11-year-old mind.
Love me some 80s pubes, dude.
They were thicker than pubes now, you think?
I think so.
I think pubes got thinner.
Do you think they were thicker?
Boobs got larger.
Farther we go back.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I mean?
Nothing's thicker than 1470s muff. As far as I'm concerned, medieval bush.
Yeah.
That's got to be some kind of like if somebody from the Victorian time showed up now.
Yeah. You lose your keys in that shit.
Yeah. There's no fucking that you would show them a razor or a trimmer and they would light you on fire because you're a fucking witch, dude.
Yeah.
That's not happening.
Imagine how inconvenient it would have been, like, if you were using and shit, and you just drop something, and then it's, like, her pubes, and you're like, fuck, gotta find this shit.
You drop your gum or something.
Yeah.
Or a Tic Tac.
Oh, fuck.
You're never getting that shit back.
Hate it when it happens.
Joint, maybe a small book.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Scroll.
I gotta remember, during because after 30 minutes, we have to cut because that's the way that these cameras work. So we do a transition into females and then back into males.
Yeah.
But I have a book in my car called Meth Equals Sorcery.
Meth Equals Sorcery.
Yeah, and it's by a guy great name, Steve Box.
Yeah.
That sounds like an amazing band name.
Yeah. Meth
Steve
Equals
Box?
Sorcery.
You know, and just I want everyone to know, because I'm calling this right now, Zipper Squid band name called it.
Zipper Squid?
Zipper Squid. That's the coolest band name of all time.
Is that like horror? Let me guess.
It'd be a ska band. Come on, it's Zipper
okay, I was gonna
Squid.
say rockabilly or ska.
It's like third wave ska stuff.
Because pretty much grindcore, you could do anything.
Yeah.
Like grindcore, there was
Pedialyte Piss Water.
Yeah, there was a band. Obviously, everyone knows Anal Cunt.
Anal Cunt.
Everybody knows them. Everyone knows Daughters. Then you had bands like Fuck I'm Dead or Me and Him Call It Us.
Iron Lung.
Yeah, there's a lot. I always had this idea because I was into puns for about 2 years of my life, around the age of 20 to 22, and I came up with a grindcore band name Apostrophetus. And I was like, I don't know why.
That's fucking beautiful, dude. That's amazing. I don't understand how nobody else knows that.
I know. But later in life, actually, while I was incarcerated, I came up with the band name. I wanted to be a power rock or a hair metal parody band and call us Fisted Sister and the Sister Fisters.
That's also fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my
and
god.
I'm like, dude, a t-shirt with Fisted Sister and the Sister Fisters, some kind of Courtney Love looking person.
Yeah.
And a bunch of dudes with like Hulk fists or something like that.
Yeah, like Hulk fists and like dildos.
Yeah.
Like ass
Totally
and
make that.
Yeah. Just
Totally
absolutely. You guys got all open for you guys.
Yeah. A
Over
grimy,
you.
ridiculous, just horror show of and the music doesn't have to be great because it's like going to a Rammstein show. You don't expect it to be like, oh, the music is so amazing. You're going there because Till Lindemann shoots fucking glitter cum out of a giant devil cock.
That's very true.
All over the crowd, and then he butt fucks his guitarist over a basket that he had weaved.
You don't go to a Guar show for Guar. You go to the Guar show for the blood cannon.
Absolutely. They have a giant dick too, I believe.
Yeah, they always do. It's Guar.
All those gimmick bands have giant dicks.
Hey, Guar is not a gimmick band, okay?
I mean,
they are aliens on our Earth, and we should treat them with respect.
That's true.
R.I.P. Otis.
Do they have is the female singer still there?
I don't know. I'm like way too high to think about that stuff.
I know. Yeah, I know. I know. At one point they had a female singer.
Yeah, it was his wife.
Well, who was it?
Yeah, I think it was his wife.
Which one?
Otis?
Oh, the guy who died?
Yeah.
Because I met him a long time ago. He was
right.
wearing a regular Misfits t-shirt. He looked like a surfer. He had blonde hair. I would have expected to see him.
So wait a minute.
So you mean to tell me that Guar isn't real?
That they're fucking humans?
You still are fucking up, aren't you?
Yeah,
you just fucked up everything. You know what? Get the fake camera out of here. Let's get the fuck. I'm done.
Chris Hansen's behind this door.
Oh,
Chris Hansen? Why is Chris Hansen here?
I'm actually 11, so you guys tried to meet up for sex.
I'm 12.
Hey!
Going skiing. Or
Going
going skiing.
skiing.
So
kind of.
now,
It's not my first time, honey.
so
Me either.
you have you've gone through recovery before, and we've done the same thing that pretty much everyone who goes through recovery does.
Yeah.
It's just a going back and forth between things. But as far as it pertains to stand-up comedy, when you were during those phases where you were doing nothing,
Yeah.
was stand-up weird for you? Like, was it different?
No, the first time I did it, the first time I did it, I think, like, it was a little weird, but I was up there and I went and I just did my shit and I got off, got paid, and that's how it worked. But the thing was, like, when I was sober, I wasn't doing a lot of writing. And if I was writing, it wasn't great.
And that's why you were sober.
Probably.
I mean, I was sober because I was just like, I got in a fucking weird accident, you know, I got a brain injury. I needed to like take the 3 months of just like, I need to think about what my life is like right now.
Yeah.
And you know, I did what I did, and then one day I was just like, I want to smoke weed. Like, my fucking bones hurt from going to the gym and skateboarding. Like, I just like, I just want to smoke weed. So I just smoked weed. And I think like 2 weeks after that, I was just like, well, toes already in the water, time to jump in. And then, yeah, I'm good right now. Like, I don't think anything bad's really happened.
Yeah,
so.
Because it's the issue always becomes, it's like you start off thinking like moderation, like everything's under control, because especially with like harder drugs, like shit that you can die fucking immediately from. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I've got control of this
stuff.
Yeah, like lucky enough with me, I never like got addicted to like hard drugs.
Yeah,
I got addicted to like probably the concept of partying. Yeah, like I get addicted to ideas, I think, and like I did cocaine for like a little bit, but like
I think everyone goes through that.
I feel like everyone does, and if you don't, it's like whatever. And like,
but then you realize cocaine kind of sucks. Like,
it kind of does.
So not.
It kind of does. Nick Swartzen said it best. There's never been a time where somebody's done cocaine and the next morning been like, I'm fucking glad we did that shit.
That was such a good idea.
No, my fucking bones feel empty, dude. Like, I just don't like doing it. And then another thing is just like, I just don't like getting sad.
It depletes you the next day. Like Molly and ecstasy, that's why I've never really done it.
And then also this thing I thought about as well. I kind of went through this like phase of just like sad drinking. Like, I want to say fairly recently. And I've just gotten out of it. And it's because like breakups will fucking do weird shit to you.
Yeah,
of course.
They'll do weird shit to you.
I know.
Because for me, I was just like, I was chilling at the bar, like mad single, right? And then I don't think I was like in a relationship for like, I want to say like 2 years. Like, and I was just like chilling, having a good time. This girl just kind of shows up and like declares that she's my girlfriend. And I'm like, all right, son. Like, all right,
should have ran.
I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah. That's a crazy sign for sure.
Probably. Who knows?
But it's all, it's kind of a cool thing when shit falls into your lap. It feels like it could totally be a good idea. But then you also have to think the recklessness that it takes to just walk up to a random dude and be like, I'm blowing you, and then we're dating.
Shit like that happens to me, and I'll be like, what the fuck is going to go wrong now?
Who put you up to this?
That's the way my brain.
Exactly. I thought it was like some weird fucked up joke. But the good news is, though, like, and this happens for me, like, all the time. And once I saw, like, the silver lining of all of it, and, like, perspective is such a lovely hand to hold.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, right after, when I was just like, I'm fucking kind of over this, I started writing more because, like, it was this artistic ember I needed. This like,
I needed it.
It was fucking great.
That's where all of my songs I ever wrote were during a time where a girl was fucking with me.
And then in my head, I was just like, I could either like keep drinking and be sad about this, or I could write a joke about it and just use this vehicle of expression that I have to like do whatever. And it turned into something better. And then that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just trying to just do what I want to do. I mean, things are going pretty good right now.
I feel like when you drink, like, based on your emotions and shit, like, because I've done that all the fucking time, bro. Same with drugs. Like, I'll be sad. I'm like, I'm going to do heroin really quick. It'll be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Because it gets rid of it immediately.
But,
like I don't drink hard shit anymore.
It's just
that's when I go bye-bye.
It's no bueno.
That's when I go no. And then, like, I'll just embarrass my friends and my family.
Yeah, I had been there because I would take Xanax and drink many shots of Crown Royal and vodka and whatever else, Jaeger bombs and whatever else anybody handed me.
So you drank like a 1950s single house mom.
Yeah, and then I would do karaoke. Last thing I heard, I was in Syracuse, New York, and I was at a karaoke bar, and this is a place where I don't know anybody, and I drank a bunch of Four Locos and took a bunch of Xanax, and I was singing.
What bad could happen?
I was singing Bohemian Rhapsody, and I was doing a great job, according to everybody afterwards. But during the song, I saw this lady who didn't look like she was having a great time, and she was like, 50s. Big curly hair, and I walked up and I started like playing with her hair and like singing to her, just being a shit drunk, like raging alcoholic asshole. And it actually ended up making her laugh. Like, I don't remember any of this, obviously.
Yeah.
But there was video, and she started laughing, so it was like, this actually worked out. But the payment of having that much fun and, like, you know, being the life of the party, if you want to say that.
Oh, yeah.
Is so fucking hardcore at the end, especially once you hit above like 25, it starts just fucking going downhill. That when you drink heavy, you wake up feeling like you got gangbanged by the fucking 84 Bears. You know what I mean?
Da Bears.
Yeah, da Bears.
Da Bears.
Da Bolstetka. It always makes me miss Chris Farley.
Four Locos will do that. Remember when Four Locos came out?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Beautiful, wonderful time.
I like the grape ones.
This was before they did the like recall of them.
Do you remember?
And like, they actually had like energy drinks in them.
And they were like 14%.
Me and Jason
alcohol.
always talk about this situation during team break when he bought like fucking 30 of them from a homeless guy, and we're just sitting down there, and there was like at least fucking 15 cans, and it was like I think me, you, Jason, and like fucking 5 other people, and we're just drinking those.
Oh,
and it was
I
like,
remember that.
Let's go to team break, and
dude, no, dude,
teens.
yeah.
dude, that was a different Four Loko at the time, dude, because it was they like kids were
like
dying in Miami. And
It
shit.
was like Sparks.
Yeah.
But hardcore as fuck.
Yeah, dude, and like I drank it, and I don't know, it tastes like energy drinks. And I remember like I can remember like my first weird brownout because of Four Loko. Remember skate night at Utility?
Yeah, of course.
Where we like go and there'd be a mini ramp, and we just like pay $5, and they just pretty much just let us be degenerate children for like 2 hours. Like I remember someone was like, "Dude, I got a Four Loko." I'm like, "Oh, cool. How much are they?" And they're like, "I don't know, like 140,
Yeah, they were
45
like $2 or some shit.
And like I remember drinking one at the Aquatic Center Wash because there was the Friday fight of all time in the Child Thunderdome known as the Aquatic Center Wash.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember doing that, and then we're just at skate night. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And like, I think like you, Levi, and I want to say Jason, but who's to say? And
I don't even remember what happened last year, bro.
yeah, I was just like, I don't remember walking over here. And I remember I said that, and someone's like, stop trying to act cool. And I was like, I don't remember walking over
How
here.
is that cool? That sucks.
And
It's
he's
terrifying.
like, really, dude? You almost got hit by a car. I was like, yeah, because I probably don't fucking remember being here.
That's called, I always call that autopilot.
That shit happened to me in high school, bro. Like I was in a class, and then I was walking to another class, and I was like, oh, it's lunchtime now. I'm like, what? That was third period. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I can't believe you guys
Shit's
used to
got me.
drink during school. Like,
Yeah.
because I remember the first time drinking and being and like socially drinking with friends and being like, this is dope.
I used to
Because
do
it's always just like,
drugs at school.
let's drink these 4 beers and skate this
Be
3
fucking
stair.
hammered, dude.
And then, we'll be so hammered, bro. And I remember doing that and be like, why would you want to do that at school? No
You
one else
can't
is
have-
hammered.
You can't have fun at all.
You can't.
You're just being scared that a teacher's going to go, I smell alcohol on you. You're going into the principal's office. Your mom's going to find out, and they're going to finger fuck you.
Dude,
I mean, that's what always happened,
Daniel
right?
like our old friend Daniel Donalds. I remember him. He was the king of
Rest
that
in
shit,
peace,
bro.
baby.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, baby.
Dude, he came
Oh,
to
he
school.
died?
Yeah.
He died.
Yeah.
Live fast, die young, you know what I'm saying?
But that dude would come to school, bro, fucked up every day, and I'm like, dude, it's first period. He's like,
dude.
what?
I come to school
And I'm
high,
like,
but
like, I
Dude,
Drunk
he had
was
what I
another
like to
story.
call, it's not like good luck, but it's almost like hood luck. Like,
Oh,
he
for
he
sure.
just got away with insane shit.
God.
Where he's just like, I remember this one time I like ripped my pants at the skate park. I'm like, oh, fuck, dude, I just got these jeans. And he's just like, bro, you need a pair of jeans? I was like, yeah, I need a pair of jeans. He's like, what size are you? And I give him my size, and I guess he like takes his moped illegally, drives it to the mall,
I remember when he
and
had that
steals pants. And
Yeah.
he's back in like 25 minutes.
thing with your ass just hanging out.
I was just like, bro, he's like, yeah, bro, I got you some Vulcan jeans, dude. And I was like, thank you.
like $70.
Yeah,
That's like,
man.
what,
he would
what-
steal insane shit, and he would get away with stuff that we're like, how are you doing this? Like something like he would not show up to school for weeks.
I didn't
Oh, my
learn his
friend Mitch
method
did that shit
until
too.
later on.
What was his method?
I can't talk
He
about
paid. He
I
paid,
can't talk about
paid
it.
people off with blowjobs.
Nice.
He jerked
Couple
off
of
plenty
blowies?
of dudes. Yeah, it's
Dude.
really easy shit. No,
That's insane.
That sounds like that dude. That Saturday Night Live bit with Will Ferrell and like 2 other guys, and they're super drunk, and they're standing at the bar, and they have like big fake fucking teeth, and they're like salesmen, and they're talking about this other dude, and I can't remember his fucking name, but they're like, they keep saying it's like those Chuck Norris jokes, kind of.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that bit?
I do not.
It's like O'Leary or some fucking shit like that. But that's what that whole bit reminded me of. This dude he would go to the skate park and then he'd do fucking 5 tray flips down a 80 stair, and then he would fucking fight a cop and kill him, and then fuck 8 porn stars in a fucking ditch.
How does he have the time or stamina for any of these things?
I don't know. But I envy him.
Yeah,
For sure.
I envy him.
Yeah.
I don't know who it is. I've heard that name before, but I have no fucking idea who that is. How long ago did he die?
Fuck. Like
80 years?
I don't even remember.
80 years ago?
80 something years?
I think it was like when I had first gotten with Sid, so it was like
it's a long time.
2013,
Oh,
2014.
shit. How did he die?
He got hit by a vehicle in San Diego, I think. Skating.
Vehicular death. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's always so fucking crazy, dude. I've known so many people that get hit by cars.
Glasses?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I still have one of the lenses of his at my house.
Oh, that's amazing.
Whoa.
That's
Dude,
amazing.
he had the thickest fucking
All
glasses.
the Coke bottle glasses?
Yeah, and he would put them on and he would take them off. I'm like, oh my god.
Like his
Yeah.
eyes.
Once a year, I like to like go down to like that area near Bonnie Beach where it's
for
like
sure.
crosses, and I'll go and I'll drink a Red Hook because that's like his favorite beer. And we used to drink those all the time together. So
I was supposed to go to his memorial, but I was so fucked up on drugs that people were calling me, "Are you coming?" I'm like, I can't fucking go, dude. Like I can't do it.
Somebody told me like about it, and like I don't think I was living here, or maybe like I just like couldn't handle it. I was like, I don't know how to do that. At the time, I didn't know how to deal with loss. So
No.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that shit at all. I just had to do my grandpa's funeral a few weeks ago, and that was fucking pretty hardcore because when my grandma died, they just like sent her to California and buried her at the military funeral or at the military cemetery. That's a hard fucking phrase, military cemetery.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't have to deal with it. The last time I had to deal with it was when I was like 15 and my mom's dad died. So, but I've had so many friends die of overdosing and shit like I've had suicides, overdoses, car accidents, all that kind of shit. And it's like sudden tragedy kind of deaths seem like they're easier to like get over in the moment, but then they fuck with you more later on.
yeah.
Like my grandpa, I was sad for just a block of months, but like a friend died and I'm really sad for like a week, and then obviously I'm not like, yay, he's fucking dead, yes, but it's like 2 years later, and then I'm just like, oh, look at that fucking and I start barfing and shitting and crying.
Yeah, my grandma, when she died, I feel like her beyond the grave gave me like these 2 beautiful, funny, fucked up moments. Like I used to sing Nat King Cole's "Unforgettable" to her when I'd see her every time, right? So and then like it was my turn to talk at the funeral, and my grandfather's like right in front of it, like in front of me in the front row, and it's my turn to talk, and I used to sing Nat King Cole to her every time I see her because it was unforgettable that someone so unforgettable thinks that I'm unforgettable too. Mm-hmm. And then my grandpa goes, "Will you sing it for her now?" And I'm like, "What's up?"
Fuck you, grandpa.
I was like, "Fucking." What am I gonna fucking be like? Nah, like I can't be like, "Nah, son,
actually.
nah, bro, I can't do that. Nah, I'll just get this shit out for free, yo."
That's like the legitest put you on the spot.
And then
moment.
I did it, dude. I did it, and it was just the weirdest thing. And like, I remember my brothers like crying and
all
like
sweaty.
crying, but also knowing like this is a very embarrassing moment for you. This is the second most beautiful thing ever. So that was like her like open casket thing, and then we were gonna put her in the ground. And that's when like more of her like friends that she knew that she played poker with, like people who knew her as D instead of Diane or Grandma.
Yeah.
All right. And the pastor, he like doesn't really know much. He just goes like, "So her name was Diane, right? You know, so you got everything to read here. I understand." He's like, "Did she like going by Diane or D?" And she goes, "Well, both." He's like, "I'll start with Diane, then I'll slip in the D." Oh. And then, but it's funny because the only person that understands how fucking hilarious this is like me, and then my younger 16-year-old like stoner shady cousin just goes like behind him. He's right in front of me. Just goes, like, and then we're dying laughing, and like we're trying to do that thing where we're like,
we're fucking crying. We're not laughing.
I was like, "Grandma Gio, I love you so much." God damn it. So now, but here's what sucks too. That's one of those things where loss will randomly do that. where like I'll see something where like, oh, remind me of my grandma. I'll be like,
yeah, like
kinda,
someone makes a
you know
slip
what I
in
mean?
the D joke, and then you're like, that has to remind me of my
and
grandmother.
I'll go,
Yeah, do the insane fucking cry that that if someone is it. Have you ever been in a moment like I've done that? I think I've done it maybe once where I left a place super pissed. It was probably at a girlfriend, and I was super fucking angry. You know, when you get in a car, you're all by yourself, you can finally like say what you want to say and do what you want to do, which is punch shit and scream, I fucking hate you, Pete. What kind of a fucking idiot? Doing crazy shit, punching the steering wheel, and then you look over and they're just like staring through the fucking
But like I've had to do that myself. So when I see something happen like that, I'm like, I think I understand what's going on.
Yeah,
here.
see, if I saw somebody doing that, I'd be like, fucking been there, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
Like if I'm walking like into the grocery store, and I look over into someone's car, and someone's just like, "Fuck, fuck."
Yeah,
I'm gonna be like, "Fucking Monday."
Yeah,
that fucking Monday, right?
Feel
that guy's
brother.
already been to the store 4 times today, and his fucking asshole wife sent him back again because he didn't get the right kind of fucking maxi pads.
It's just something weird.
I know the feeling.
Like he just understands it. Or when I see an employee in front of their like place of employment just screaming, be like, "This is either pre-shift yell or post-shift yell." Or the worst, mid-shift yell.
Yeah, mid-shift, dude.
Mid-shift. Mid-shifter.
Mid-shaft.
Yeah.
Mid-shaft.
Yeah.
Just the middle part.
Definitely been that guy at Domino's. I remember in front of customers one time, I was on the phone with somebody, and it was some stupid. They asked for a thin crust. Then they were like, it's too thin. I'm like, bitch, it's pre-made, so shut the fuck up. So, but then they say, how smart do you have to be to make fucking pizza? And I was like, oh, yeah? Oh yeah! Bam! Bam! And I'm slamming the can, and there's customers right there. And I look up and I'm like, sorry about that. What can I get you? They're like, totally understand.
Yeah,
and I'm like, thank God it's people that aren't assholes that could have been like, how dare you act like that? And they were older people, like they were in their 50s and shit, but they were like, I've had jobs. You know what I mean? People
get it, dude.
suck.
I fucking lived, dude.
People fucking suck, dude.
I fucking hate people sometimes too. Like, you never get more angry than, I mean, you don't have a license.
No.
So you don't really get this one.
Face! I don't have one either. But
But when you're driving and someone is doing dumbass shit, they cut you off, now they're going, especially if they cut you off to go 18 miles an hour in a 35.
Yeah.
There's never more homicidal shit that goes through your brain in that moment. And I don't know why. I don't care that much because I'm not like in a rush, but just the fact that they did it, it's basically like they shit into their hand, flicked it out the window, and it landed in my mouth. And then there was someone in the car who made me chew it and swallow it. You know what I mean? They did that to me. And that's in my mind, I'm like, I'm going to follow you home and I'm going to fuck you in the ass in front of your kids.
Jesus.
I don't fucking
Shit
care.
in your mouth.
Yeah, and it's a dude. It's an
Jesus,
80-year-old man.
dude, yeah.
90% of the time.
Probably shouldn't have a car anyway.
Probably deserves it.
Probably, if you knocked on his window and was like, hey, fucking speed up, he'd be like, hell yeah, all right, cool, thanks, bud.
Yeah, thanks for the compliment, asshole.
Yeah.
You can always tell because you can see the ears. They get taller.
They get
They
bigger.
go from the chin to the top of the
It's
head.
weird. I have big ears already. Like, I'm going to have huge ears when I'm
Yeah,
older.
I think what my
better have long hair.
my hypothesis is that when you get older and your ears get that big, the wind resistance. You know what I mean? I know the windshields are up, but there's wind resistance.
Right.
Let's just say there is. Okay, we got to do that. We got to do that swoosh thing real
We'll
quick.
be right back after these messages.
Boom, 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 boom. And we're back. Now everything that we say will be in there. Unless one of us says something that we don't want out there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So if you go like, every girlfriend I've ever had, I cheated on. Like if you said something like that.
Yeah.
And you're like with a girl right now, and then she would hear it and be like, so, watch that fucking podcast with those pieces of shit.
Thank you for the
I'm
positive.
gonna be real with you, dude. Like, I can talk shit about my ex-girlfriends. I don't think they're gonna fucking watch this.
Oh,
I'll be
for
surprised
sure not.
if any of them even like think about it. They're like, why the fuck would I want to hear him fucking talk?
Yeah.
I hope this is the beginning of the episode because that would make this fucking 10 times better.
We'll
start now. Like,
I could definitely cut it and put this as the hook in the beginning.
it's just this is rad.
Yeah,
But no, like I wouldn't fucking. I don't give a shit about half the things I've done in my life right now. It's past.
It's and plus the reason that this is so good is that it's edited Not that much, though. Like, pretty much everything's going to be in there. It's really just the beginnings and the ends of each one of the segments. And then if I remember that something stupid happened, like there was a time that Juan fucked up and said a dude's full name when we were shitting on him. Yeah. And I had to bleep it out. And I was like, so if you're talking, if you're talking good about somebody, you can say their name. But if you're shitting on them, it's not really that big of a deal because this podcast isn't big enough to like give a fuck about. Yeah. But still, someone could claim it, and then, you know, a bunch of bullshit happens. But as I posted on the Instagram a couple days ago, I got this book. I set it on the table dramatically. That's in the script that I don't have. And this is a book called Meth Equals Sorcery, like Vanna White. It's by this guy with a great last name, Box. Now,
love me some fucking Box, dude.
Dude, love Box.
Huge fan of Box, actually.
Yeah.
I've been a Box fan since, like, I want to say age 11. Yeah. I've been a huge fan of Box.
The year 2000 is when this came out, so you definitely could have been a fan since 2000.
Oh, yeah, bud. Yeah, dude, I'm a huge fan of Box, bud. Don't worry about that.
So, what I was going to do...
I love Steve's Box.
Steve's Box.
This book is, for lack of a better word, insanity. Yeah. Okay? Now, I like the idea behind it. The idea is to spread the word that meth's no good. It's no good.
It's no good.
It's not great.
We don't like that.
But he kind of goes real fucking hard on the Jesus stuff. You know what I mean? He goes really fucking hard on the Jesus stuff. He's like, Satan is lying to you through crystal meth, and they make you fuck animals and and I swear to God that's in
Do you think I need crystal meth to fuck animals?
Yeah. Right? Do I look like the type of guy?
If I die tonight, that's going to be an actual quote for me.
Oh, yeah.
Here lies Lucky Borrelli. Do you think I need to smoke meth to fuck animals?
I'm just tagging that up everywhere.
I'm gonna go to a spot that I haven't looked at yet, just so I can be as surprised as everybody else of what's in here. Because I read sexual immorality, of course.
Sounds like your sex life.
Ooh, it is. Oh. 100%. I actually called him. There's one called About to Explode. There's one called Slaves to Meth, Taking on Another Name, Fasting to the Devil, Youth on Meth. I'm going to go...
metal album, I think.
Which one do you think out of those? Out of these bottom... About to Explode, Slaves to Meth, Easy Money.
About to Explode.
About to Explode. Okay, so About to Explode is chapter 20, okay?
Is this the part of the show where you read us a fucking book?
It's reading Rainbow. No.
I'm just gonna go through and find, like, hilarious points in the book.
Okay, Doug. All right,
the chapters are wicked short.
Yeah. Freaking wicked short.
Yeah, wicked short.
Wicked short.
Okay, so page 88. Ooh, that's racist.
Yeah.
They got me again.
Fuck. Almost.
Okay. Oh, yeah, see, this is how long it is. That's the whole fucking chapter. That's the chapter, everybody.
About to Explode.
Yeah. Chapter 20.
Wow.
About to Explode. I'm just going to read the whole thing because it's real fucking short, and I'm a fantastic narrator.
Okay.
I put emphasis on the correct syllables every time.
Syllables.
Another area the methamphetamine sows into certain people is explosives and weapons.
Oh,
what the fuck? See, this is what I'm talking about.
I wasn't expecting that.
It goes above.
And I read this book.
It goes above any tweaker I've ever met. I mean, About to Explode doesn't make me think anything, according to tweakers, and other than
cooking and blowing up.
Yeah. Blowing up cooking meth.
You know, I've known you for a while, and you've never been one for explosives ever.
Exactly.
And I've offered.
That's what I'm saying.
Quite a few times.
That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Allegedly.
I fell into this category for a while. Real short sentence there. I would sit around for hours and hours and make pipe bombs of various shapes and sizes after reading about busts in the newspapers and watching them on TV related to meth.
Do you think I need meth to make a fucking pipe bomb?
True.
I mean, most people that are making pipe bombs, I would say, I would fucking danger to say, not on meth, making pipe bombs.
And the Unabomber, I don't think he was a meth guy, man. I think he was maybe a...
I've been in one car with one tweaker that had a grenade in his car once, and I was like, what? And he's just like, I don't know, it looks cool.
But
nice.
Yeah. Timothy McVeigh was in Kingman that he got, the dude that helped him make the bombs for the Oklahoma City bombing was in Kingman, Arizona, which is 45 minutes away from here. That's
Bobby
a meth
County!
town. Yeah, that's a meth town for sure. So It became clear that many others were doing this also when under the influence of speed. Not true. So, Steve, come on. Besides meth, there were also explosives found in many cases. Meth is destruction, period. It revolves around it in every aspect of what it does to a person physically and mentally. It tears your body down. Tears your body down. Weapons of all types, including shanks. You could just call them knives, you know what I mean?
No. A knife is a knife, but a shank, you made that.
Okay, it's a pointing thing.
It's a no. It's something you made.
Yeah, okay.
It's like a shiv, but that's in prison.
Same thing.
But I thought
Somewhat?
no.
Okay.
Shiv is the thing. Shank is the verb.
Yeah.
To shank someone. A shiv is the actual instrument in which you shank. So
Okay.
come on, Steve. Proofread right here, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Shanks, knives, guns, swords.
Swords.
Nick Swartzen.
Swords.
And
Oh
anything,
yeah, I love the band Sword.
Yeah. Anything to do with killing go hand in hand with hand and hand, not hand in hand. That's the saying, hand in hand.
Right.
Hand and hand with meth. People become so paranoid that they arm themselves and dwell on killing and hurting others. Again, these are influences from demonic spirits towards those
My mom was right. The devil was in me, dude.
Okay, now this is what we talked about this on the last episode, I believe. The reason that I have an issue with NA and AA is because they put such a huge amount of weight on religion in order to get you to go along with their program. 7 of the 12 steps in AA are like, Jesus, dude.
The higher power.
Yeah.
They use the word God. They never use the word Jesus. But
Yeah, okay, but they're referring to God. They're definitely pointing you in the general area of Christianity as a whole. There are addicts who are Muslim, Protestant, Jewish, atheist.
I made a lot of Satanist
absolutely
like addicts before.
Yeah, and where's the programs for them? Because you have to basically swallow any of your ideology that you disagree with to walk your way inside of this place and be like, sure, I'll lie to myself and say that I accept a higher power that you're kind of telling me that I need to accept. And I know a lot of cool ones will be like, no, but it could be anything. It could be, the sun. It could be whatever.
It could be the doorknob.
And it's like, that's cool, but why can't it be me? Why can't the energy that I have inside of me, why can't my willpower be the higher power I look up to? Because willpower is not you. The willpower is something that you possess. So you possess a higher power. Why can't, and that's the same thing with like, I had a triple bypass heart surgery. Thank God.
Nice.
What? Is that the doctor's name?
Yeah.
Jim God?
Jim Gad.
Jim God is
him.
He's a fucking great surgeon. And then same shit with like, I got a promotion. Praise Jesus. You worked hard.
Yeah.
You did those things.
Give yourself some
I did that shit.
Do you land a kickflip down a 6 stair and go, thanks, dude?
I do know that there's a part of skateboarding that happens, but
of course.
I don't put those guys down. Those guys are awesome, but
of course not.
But still, you got a point there.
They did it though.
Like,
they did it. God didn't grab the board and flip it and make him land on it. It's just the idea of it. And I'm speaking strictly within the confines of recovery and mental health and things like that. When you achieve something, giving yourself some kind of credit can make you feel better, and it can empower you to do fucking better.
Yeah, for sure.
When you're spending all your time pushing praise on other people and otherworldly fucking supernatural things, you're not giving yourself the credit, and that can lead to, in some cases, of course, that can lead to depression and being like, well, I'm fucking worthless because, all this cool shit happened, but it wasn't me.
Nope.
God did everything. Like, all of this shit
That's
was
a fucking solid point, bro. I don't do that shit. I just like... I'm never just like, that was a good set. Really killed it with those rape jokes. Thanks, big guy. Thanks, big guy. Thanks for letting me talk shit about my ex-girlfriend for like 15 minutes.
Yeah. But that's like
praise Doom.
That's like Lil Wayne getting an award for, a milli. Being like, what is it?
Lil Wayne getting pardoned by Donald Trump and going, thank you, God.
Did he get pardoned?
Yeah, I thought he did.
Yeah.
Right, son? I guess.
And Lil Wayne wore the MAGA hat and all that shit.
I remember that. That part.
And then they were like, everyone was saying Ice Cube did too, but Ice Cube asked the Biden administration and the Trump administration if they would meet with him to talk about like what can be done for the black people that need shit to be done. Trump's administration was the only one that would meet with Ice Cube. Biden's administration was like, fuck you. We don't need to talk to you. You're just a rapper and an actor. You're nothing. You're fucking nothing.
It's Ice Cube.
Yeah, it's fucking Ice Cube, dude.
Ice Cube.
He has a lot of pull. He did, but then he meets with the Trump administration. Everybody throws him under the bus like, you're a fucking race traitor. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is insane. He's Ice Cube, dude. Show some fucking respect. He was in NWA.
Yeah, he was.
I don't know if you knew that.
He's
Today
also
was a
in
good
Are We
day.
There Yet?
Yes. He was, and Friday.
No.
He's my choice for the Green Lantern.
Next Friday.
Baba Shop.
Yeah.
And Friday After Next.
And Are We There Yet? Did you already say that?
Again.
Yeah,
Are we there yet?
Are we
Again?
done yet?
How about now?
Are we done yet?
Yeah. How about now? Are we there yet? For sure. Okay. Anyways, so you have some shows coming up, yeah?
I do. My next show will be this Friday. I believe that's the 26th at Finney's.
Okay, this is coming out Saturday.
Okay, so this will be out Saturday.
Yeah.
So hope you enjoy the show. Cool. Awesome, guys.
We'll make sure that we post. Well, I'll get a clip cut out,
Yeah.
and I'll post it tomorrow so people can see it before then.
Okay.
So at least they can see the clip where you
Yeah,
say
yeah,
the
okay.
date. So
Then I also have a show
Friday.
on Wednesday, March 3rd. Jeremy's Juke Joint. Shout out to everyone at the joint.
great place.
Amazing place. I don't think I would be doing stand up really because I stopped doing it for a while.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for that place, like I wouldn't be like talking to you guys or doing stand up like I'm doing it right now.
yeah, and when
And shout out to Mojave Comedy.
hell yeah,
Shouts out Rube Dog Nation.
that's what's up. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we made it, man. We made it. The motherfucker tried to kill my father.
He had sex with my mama. Why? But yeah, when I had a band, Jeremy's Juke Joint was like one of the only places that would book us pretty much once a month or once
Love
every
that
other
place.
week. Jeremy's a super cool fucking
Fucking
guy.
love that place.
He still texts me and checks in every once in a while, and he goes, "Do you have a fucking band yet? Because I want you to play here." And I'm like, "Fucking people," you know what I mean? It's so tough.
humans.
I could go there and have
That's why
a
I'm glad
guitar
I'm
and
doing
play.
this.
Yeah, you could be by yourself. That's why I want. That's another reason why I want to get into it, because it's a form of expression, getting shit off your chest, entertaining people, being on stage,
Yeah.
doing that kind of thing.
I go at it from
Not
a very
relying on anybody.
very half full perspective. Like I think in every show I open with this whole idea of like this is a win-win situation for me. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
You're
Because it's
doing
like,
what you wanna
hey,
do.
if I went up there and it sucked, well, I fucking showed some balls. I went up there and I
Yeah.
fucking
And
did
you
it.
got
You
to
don't
go
have
up
the
there
balls to
still.
do this shit.
Absolutely.
And then just like if it goes good, well, yeah, man, I fucking killed it. Yeah, okay, man, cool. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I'm a fucking professional. So what do you
Yeah,
want from
whatever
me?
I fucking mean. You know
No
what I mean?
fucking
Yeah, of course
big
you're
deal.
fucking baby.
I fucking knew it was gonna go good.
Yeah,
I'm
of
fucking
course,
great.
cool, man. But like, I also believe in this thing of like, I've been skateboarding for like 15 years. So like, the concept of failure is not foreign to me. Like, I always laugh at the expression like, you gotta pick yourself up and carry on. Like, yeah, there's been times I had to do that on the fucking way over here. Like,
Yeah.
shit on the way over here. I had to do that.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna
literally,
keep
though.
doing it. So if it just like, that's why like somebody's asked me like, we've had a bad set. I'm like, fucking yeah. Like,
yeah.
oh, you're still doing it? I'm like, yeah, you just don't.
the fuck?
You don't fall.
Professionals
quit.
who've done it for 20 years have bad sets still.
Absolutely. Like
It
I had a
never
bad set
stops.
last weekend. I didn't give a shit. Like,
Yeah. That's what's kind of the cool thing about it, because to be a musician and have a bad set, it's because you fucked up.
oh yeah,
You had to fuck something up. You did bad. You didn't sound good.
yeah.
To be a comedian and do a bad set, it's just you did the same shit that already. I mean, if you're already established
Yeah.
that bit already does well.
Like I know that joke works. I'm just it just didn't work here.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's
oh.
just those people weren't in the fucking mood. Then it's about adjusting and being like, okay, they didn't really like this whole thing, but what about, you know, I got to kind of venture in a different direction, and that's when it kind of comes in handy to just have, like, you know, you go up and do 7 minutes, but you have 7 other minutes. So when you start going and you're like, okay, this is that set that is for this type of crowd, and that's not these guys. I gotta fucking make a change now. And you can't do that with music. It's like, I have 8 songs. I'm not writing other ones just in case they don't fucking like these ones.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you're like, oh, they didn't like these ones. Well, fucking whatever. The only thing that sucks is, like, I was a lead singer for a punk band. And then I started doing this. And I realized very quickly, I do not get the privileges that a punk rock singer gets. Like, I don't get to fucking run out of breath and just shove the microphone in someone's face to finish my joke. No one's gonna be like, yes, this fucking segue's fucking hits right here. Like, I don't get it. I fuck up. Like, it's my fucking fault. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Yeah. That's what sucks, too. And here's the thing. I want to go at this from a very, like, punk rock perspective. Yeah. Like, I wouldn't call myself a punk rock comedian, but, like, you know, in my head, I, like, think so.
Yeah, you don't want to pigeonhole yourself.
I don't want to pigeonhole myself. Yeah, I started doing this. In fact, shout out to Mouse Gomez, because I wouldn't be a stand-up comedian if he didn't show me, like, what it was like to be, like, on the stage and, like, work with a microphone and just kind of work a crowd. Oh, yeah. I would never be anywhere. I wouldn't be, like, where I am right now.
He fucking popped your cherry?
Kind of, man. He, like, gave me, like, a
crash course, basically?
Yeah, this, like...
Well, he's been on stages since high school.
Yeah, he just gave me these pointers of, like, this is what you do, man. You gotta be up there. And, like, I would watch him, and, like, he would teach me how to, like, write and stuff. Like, I knew how to write songs and stuff, kind of.
Do you think there's any kind of correlation between being able to write songs and write jokes? Because you kind of have to understand just word structure in general.
I think, well, here's the thing. Like, I have a different writing process with jokes.
Of course.
I'm dyslexic. So I remember the joke.
Okay, so you don't actually write shit.
I will try to.
Okay.
I will try to. Sometimes I have horrible handwriting.
You've ever tried just saying it into the speak shit on your phone?
I do, man, but then, like...
Or just record your voice saying it?
I thought about doing that too, but then, like... I have a different writing process as well. Like, for instance, I don't like to just be like, that's a funny thing. I'm going to try it on stage. I, like, kind of try to trick someone into, like, laughing at this thing I said. Like, earlier we were in the car, and I was like, I didn't have to tell you guys, like, this is this joke idea I'm writing. But, like, I was like, I'm rating my friends, like, you know, like Uber. Just like, thanks for picking me up from the north side, dude. 2 stars, though. Yeah. Then you guys laughed at that, and then I just need that to be like, okay, so that works with 2 people.
And that's a segment of the population.
Exactly.
It's a super relatable thing.
What
Everyone knows what fucking Uber is.
I'll take that punk rock thing that I like, and that was like, I remember learning how to write a set list. It was super easy. It's like, this is what we're doing. And then I would do that. And every set, no matter what, if it's like an open mic or something like that, like, I'll write up a set list. I'll go there early. I'll put it on the stage. So, like, I'll just know. And it will just be words that I know. Like, this is the title of the fucking joke. The title of the joke is Suck His Dick. The title of the joke is Jessica Christ. The title of the joke is, like, Hoary or Shitface or something, like anything. Like,
something
it could be
to
anything. You. Just remind me, like, okay, Shitface. This is this joke about my friend Jason. Like, okay, cool. Like,
glue.
Marno Bruise.
Do you ever, since you have that style of basically keeping a record of your thing, is you have a bullet point system, do you ever get that thing of where you fuck up, you, like, accidentally bury the lead of your joke, like you accidentally say a thing and then you're like, fuck, the rest of the joke
you know what you do
now.
You know what you do? You're just like, okay,
next joke.
No, I'll also try to make like joke hits, so it's like 3. So it's like, you know, if I miss that 1, there was still that 2.
Oh, the rule of 3.
I try to do that. Yeah, I try to do the rule of 3.
Yeah.
And then,
because then you have the punch ups and all that shit.
I mean, here's the thing too. Like, I don't think I'm funny. Like, that's the thing, and I don't think that's my job.
Dude, when I found out that you were doing stand-up comedy, I was not surprised. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, but like me being like, I'm a funny guy. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, that's cool that you're confident about yourself, but in this situation, think that you're funny to yourself, maybe, or maybe to your friends. Like, I think my friends think I'm funny.
Yeah.
I need that, like, confirmation from random strangers. That's really that's what it is. A lot of it is because, you know, attention problems and abandonment issues.
Yeah.
And mom issues and stuff like that.
Anybody that wants to be on stage and have, like, to be a lead singer in a band or to be a comedian or a motivational speaker, there's got to be something that you're looking for that you didn't get. There's a problem. It's the same thing,
you know what?
In a mass scale of wanting to be the fucking president. You have to have something severely wrong.
You know what it is? Was that this whole thing doesn't really come from like I crave attention or anything like that. I mean, you could say some weird astrology shit like you're a Leo, so of course you know.
You're a fucking fire sign, so of course.
What's your fire sign? Yeah, I'm an asparagus, but
yeah.
No, you know what it is? It's like I just wanted to do something that I'm like, this is my own thing. This is my thing I got, and like what's cool is like I have friends that also want to do it, and that's the cool thing too. Like I'm not saying like I own comedy, but I'm just like. This is this thing that I get to go and do, and lucky enough for me, I've been told like I'm good at it, and like there's been times where like even my father has been like, I think this is what you're supposed to be doing. Like,
and your father, for people that don't know,
is your senator's fucking Sonny Borrelli. That's the only thing we're gonna talk about right now. Okay, it's fucking me right now. It's Lucky Borrelli turn.
Yeah, I just wanted to get that out there for the people that don't know you, because everyone who knows you knows that your dad is Sonny Borrelli and he's a senator in Arizona.
Yeah,
that's about all I have to say about it, because I don't know any of his policies. I believe he's conservative.
Yeah, he's Republican.
Okay,
what's cool is like my dad's like one of my biggest fans though. Like
and that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
He like has never told me like he's never told me something like, oh, you shouldn't say that, that's too vulgar, or like you shouldn't say that, that's fucked up. He's just like fuck, because he'll say that to me. I know he doesn't mean it. Mm-hmm. He'll say it to me, and then you'll see me do the joke, and if it lands, he's like fuck. Yeah. I remember this last roughly around Christmas time, because like I told my dad, I was like, couldn't really buy anything for my dad, so I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna talk shit about my dad for my whole set. And I was like, my dad showed up, and he shows up to like mostly all of my shows.
Roast of Sonny Borrelli.
Yeah, and I pretty much roasted my dad, but like they were truthful shit. And like at one point, someone was like, "Your dad was laughing so hard, I thought he was gonna have a heart attack." And I also thought, I was like, "Yo, I love my father. I fucking love my dad.
Yeah,
dude. If I killed my dad with my jokes." I'm a fucking legend, dude.
Gladly trade his life for that shit.
Oh my God. Dude, my big brother would be like mad at me, but so proud. Like he'd be like, my dad would probably die very happy in a way that way.
It's like watching you win the Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah, it's like, how'd he go out? Like, how did you hear what happened to Sonny? Yeah, how'd he go out? Fucking Lucky killed it last night.
Yeah, he fucking
killed him last night.
Literally
killed his father. He killed his father with his jokes. He was laughing so hard he had a heart attack. And then that happened, dude. My brother would like, he'd be like, I don't know how to. Oh, fuck.
I don't know how to feel about this.
I don't know how to feel about this. I'm like, yo, like. I'm a fucking legend. Yeah. Like,
come on.
It's one thing if I make someone laugh to the point where like they fall out of their chair, they actually are on the floor laughing.
Yeah.
ROTFL?
Yeah, dude. Rolling on the floor laughing or whatever the fuck, dude.
I think it's just ROFL.
But if I killed somebody,
they take out the.
It's no, it's one. Okay, no. If I make a lady have a heart attack, some random woman, some random dude have a heart attack through that's one thing. But still I killed my own father. Like that's what's insane. That would be insane.
Oh yeah,
I love you very much, Dad. Don't watch this.
Hey, Mr. Borrelli.
Hi.
Don't watch this.
That was like Steve Byrne on the Big and Hungry podcast with Brian Callen. It's a fucking hilarious podcast. It's only got like 2 or 3 episodes up right now. But Steve Byrne was telling a story on this last one where he was saying that he 2 different times one in Canada and one in America, he made a grown man shit his pants and have to leave the theater. He was killing so hard. A man evacuated his bowels because of... And Steve Byrne's a fucking hilarious comedian and just a general hilarious person to listen to talk.
And made a dude shit himself.
Yeah, 2 different men, 2 different locations across North America. Now he's got to go to Mexico. He's got all of North America.
Oh,
to
my
shit.
God.
At least one person to shit in their pants. That's fucking banana sandwich,
dude.
That's
amazing, dude.
Yeah. That's kind of like... That's my goal. Because I've made Galoo short circuit. Like, I can't remember what it was, but it was some stupid thing I said. It was about a commercial on the radio when we were working together. And I don't remember what it was, but I said something, and it made Jason laugh so fucking hard I thought he was having a stroke. It was the great... And that's why I've always been like that. If I made my mom laugh or my friends laugh, I've always been like, that's the fucking best that's better feeling than when you play a song and someone's like, oh my God, you're so fucking good.
Yeah, it's like a lithium pill straight to the fucking face.
Yeah, because people can lie to you and say, oh wow, you're really good at singing.
Yeah.
You can't lie laugh.
Yeah.
Because you could hear and tell if someone's going, hi, 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 hi. They're faking. Don't fake laugh.
Yeah.
But if they're really laughing, they sound like a fucking animal. You know what I mean? A real laugh, you could totally tell it. And that's the ultimate assurance that you're doing what the fuck you need to do.
Right.
And that feels amazing.
Oh my god, so good, so fucking good.
Yeah.
No, like that's like my favorite feeling. It's almost like just like in skateboarding, I need that feeling of like adrenaline, and that's the feel. That's the feeling I have like when I get off stage.
Oh yeah,
it's right when I get off stage. I like have to book it out the door. Like, do not fucking touch me. Don't talk to me.
Because you're just fucking
I'm fucking
blasting
out.
energy.
Because here's the thing too, I don't want anyone to touch me or follow me. Because there's been times where I've gone off stage, I've gotten paid, I've gone to the back of whatever the fuck I'm doing this, and I just fucking weep. And just like cry and like laugh. Like, I don't know. It's just one of these things where it's like, I feel like sometimes it's like a sensory overload.
Oh yeah, of course.
But I just fucking cry. But dude, like if anyone, like, it would be like the insane cry.
Yeah, the joke.
Like, dude, I'll be your emotional support dog.
Was going to happen, it would just be the crying and like laughing, and someone would come up to me and I would say something like, fucking just like hold the $100, maybe $40 I got that night. Who knows that night? He's like, this is all I have to fucking show for it.
Fucking 50 cent, dude. Fuck it.
And then just like one other person walking around the corner, like, that's a nice coat. What's that? Burgundy? It's a good color.
Is that a toggle coat, or where'd you get that?
Yeah.
Is that Burlington?
Yeah, that's it. But because you want to also, what I want to do is like that feeling of adrenaline, just like kick you. I don't know if you guys ever had the luxury of like taking like, I don't know, like fucking energy pills.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like energy pills or whatever. I've taken one of those before.
Like yellow jackets then, like, and shit.
Yeah. To like stay up for something. I forgot what it was. It wasn't for like any like drug reason. It was for the reason it was. You know what I mean?
Like I have something
But like
to do.
I remember I took 2 of them and then like randomly I just started crying. And it was just like adrenaline.
See, there's like a thing when you're coming off of like hardcore drugs. Because you've been batting off emotion for so many years, it all starts flooding back. And I've found recently that it still sticks around because I was watching, and this is the gayest shit ever. It
happens to me all the fucking time.
But I was watching American Idol, the new season, and like some girl was like, my mom left last year, my dad's fucking this, and we have 10 siblings. And then she sang this song called Scars. And it was this whole story that went along with it. Her voice wasn't that great, but the words to the song was like super intense. And I was just like,
what was her tits like?
I was like, God damn it, bitch. They were big-ish, I guess. She was young. She was like 17, 18. So I don't know. I didn't look.
Weird question now.
She had like really curly hair, and I was mainly.
This is what I want to do with my life, my career. I'm doing this with these derelicts.
Yeah,
this is great.
That's it.
Awesome.
We got to do a real quick swoosh, and then we'll come right back, and then we'll be able to finish this off. Bam! That's gonna be so fucking loud for everybody. Look at those spikes. You don't get to see them.
You don't get to see them.
Yeah. So yeah, if you guys want to check out Meth Equals Sorcery, he has a bunch of other meth-related books. I know. What a wide variety of topics. Yeah. Meth. And that's it. There's one just called Crystal Meth. There's one called I Dream of Meth.
There's one for
Married with
Mathematics.
Oh,
for meth.
Crystal Math.
Yeah. There's definitely that. There's a Crystal Lake. And then in quotations, meth.
Matthew McConaughey.
Ooh.
Nice.
Matthew Broderick, of course.
Matthew Broussard.
Aha. That's a more of a lesser known, but he's a comedian for sure.
More a comedian than I am.
Now, because I like to talk about stand-up comedy a lot, and I know that that's not everybody's favorite thing that's listening, but I kind of am one of the hosts of the show.
Don't fucking care.
I know I've asked you before.
Guest, so.
Yeah, I know but I know you like to talk about it too. I've asked you before, and I remember what your answers were because I also like these stand-up specials. But have you found different stand-up special that you would call one of your top, maybe your top 3?
My top 3 stand-up specials. I mean, I don't think the specials themselves. Just
the comedian themselves.
The comedian themselves, because if I like a comedian, I like mostly all their work. And
Same.
like for me, right now, I mean, obviously Chappelle.
Yeah,
because he's the greatest.
Okay, actually, let's do this because this is a thing I actually thought of the other day because it was on another podcast. But I actually, did the work. The Mount Rushmore of comedy.
Oh, I'm out.
So there's 4.
Let's see. I would go with Chappelle.
Of course. He's
Hicks.
on everybody's. Oh, I fucking love Bill Hicks. God damn it, I forgot about him.
Kyle Kinane.
Oh, really? The voice of Comedy Central.
Absolutely. He's exactly like I feel like I grew up for him. He's like my Bill Hicks.
Yeah, yeah.
And then let's see.
The fourth one's always the toughest. Because I was like, there's one that is very close. Tom Segura is so close to being on there for me.
Yeah.
He's very close because he's so fucking funny, dude. I think Thrilled is by far my favorite that he did. And that's just an album. But fuck me, it's
I will
funny.
probably say at the end of that, Matt Bronger, too.
Really? Matthew Bronger?
Yeah. Because
he is funny. He's definitely different than the other
the reason
three.
why I love him and Kyle Kinane specifically is because they're both best friends. And they are in kind of the same stuff that like I'm into. And like at one point in my life when I was getting into stand-up comedy, I just thought comedians were like these kind of like generic faceless looking people in a way. And then like I started getting into like learning more about comics and like comedy. And Kyle Kinane, I remember he like referenced Sam I Am in like Loose in Chicago. I watched this like one interview he did. He had a Peg Boy shirt on, and like Matthew Bronger is like super into like the Smiths and all this stuff. I'm like, oh, these guys are like kind of dorky punk dudes too. Yeah, like he talks about Screeching Weasel a lot, and I was like, this is cool. So those guys are up there, and they're fucking hilarious.
What's your favorite Screeching Weasel album, actually?
I'm not a huge Screeching Weasel.
Really? I fucking love them. I have to say, probably Boogie to Boogie to Boogie. But any of them really would work, because but my favorite song is Ashtray. That song's fuck, because it's like the punk, because a lot of their shit's, pop punky type stuff. Like My Brain Hurts, Fuck Suburbia, I Want to Be a Homosexual, shit like that. Ashtray's the most punk of their songs as far as I'm concerned. So my Mount Rushmore started with Chappelle as well, because if you don't know what you're talking about, basically. Chappelle he mastered stand-up comedy, but then it's followed by Louis C.K. because it was Louis C.K. or Bill Hicks for me, because Bill Hicks, he was so fucking funny, but he only had the 3 or 4 specials, and
then he died.
Yeah, and then he died. Louis put out so many in a short span, and they're all so fucking good. And he's obviously a great joke writer, and so was Bill Hicks, but that was a tough decision for me to make. Bill Burr is another one, because fuck me, he's hysterical. And then what was the fucking fourth one that I said?
I don't remember, because I had trouble even fucking figuring mine out.
Yeah, because I remember Tom Segura, it was close for me. I was like, could be Tom Segura.
Tom Segura was on mine.
Yeah. Oh my god. I cannot fucking believe I don't remember who it is. Dave Chappelle, Louis C.K., Bill Burr. Oh, I hate my fucking life. I cannot fucking believe I don't remember the fourth one.
I have it was hard for me with the Bronger one, because like Rory Scovel is like...
Yeah, that was when I asked you before. You were saying
Rory Scovel is like one of my favorites. Because he had that
try stand up for the first time.
Yeah, that was just and it was like directed by Jack White. I thought that was amazing, and he's just when his special came out, that was like, I want to say the 3rd year I was really doing this, and then like, I don't know, I was like, I kind of want to have that kind of energy. I was like, I don't want to have that style, but I was like, I want to try to have that kind of energy. The way he did that was amazing.
Yeah, with the jacket thing.
Yeah, the jacket, and then like I listened to his album. His album was fucking amazing too.
He's got a podcast now too.
Yeah, and he like followed Tool around like.
Yeah, he said that on Tiger Belly.
Yeah,
he talked about that on the Tiger Belly podcast.
Yeah, I remember.
Who the fuck was the fourth person? God damn it. I'm gonna get fucking furious.
I could probably, if we're gonna talk about stand-up, I could probably pinpoint the weird moment where like I didn't know, but like once I started getting to stand-up, like the moment I think like I was like, I want to try to make people laugh.
Yeah.
I guess. I think. Oh yeah. I can't tell this because I would have to say my fucking real name. So
Your
it's just
real name?
Yeah. So cut this out because we're cutting that out now. I didn't even say that. Cutting that part out.
I know your real name.
No, but I can tell you. Why
does that? I'm curious how would you have to say your real name?
Because it's about the moment I learned my real name. I didn't know until I was in 3rd grade.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, but I'll tell that some other time.
Why don't you want to use that? Because it's not a bad name.
I know that. Just like it's just I don't look like that. Okay, like
because everyone knows you as Lucky.
Yes.
But
and like
didn't you go by something else too?
for like Goose for a while.
Yeah, Goose.
But that was just because like I don't know. I thought it was funny. Like
it's a
my best
name.
friend's name was Mouse. I thought I just picked another fucking dog name, like an animal name or something.
Yeah.
So I picked that, and then also Top Gun's cool. But I can't tell you like
it's true.
Some of my favorite times I've gotten off stage, and this was the shittiest times. Like it was one of my favorite times. I used to tell this joke, and it was like it was just a segues joke into another joke. And it was, do you think rodeo clowns are a part of the Insane Clown Posse? Okay, and
nice.
I said that shit, and then right when I said that shit, all I heard was, fuck! And some dude, way in the back, got up, he has a giant white Hatchet Man shirt on. And he walks out.
Terrible.
And I was like, okay, do you think the Joker is also a part of the Insane Clown Posse? People laugh, I moved on with my shit. I moved on with my shit.
How is that even offensive to a juggler?
No. This is the craziest part of the story. So I get off stage. I'm smoking a cigarette.
He's waiting for
As
you.
I do. Now this fucking guy is like 6'2", fucking big juggalo.
All
dude.
juggalos are.
So I'm just
big.
like, oh shit. He's like kind of crying, like his eyes are red, like kind of crying. I
love Shaggy, dude.
And I'm almost like, what,
him.
dude? And he's like, you think it's fucking funny to make fun of juggalos, motherfucker? And I was just like,
Yes.
you know that
Yes.
moment? You know that moment where you're like, oh, I'm about to get my ass kicked. Well, I might as well keep talking shit.
Yeah.
So I was just like,
fuck you, pussy.
I was like, oh, I'm sorry that people who worship clowns can't take a fucking joke.
Yeah,
and he's
how
like about to
ironic.
Yeah,
fucking,
how ironic,
he's
for real.
about to punch me and he starts fucking crying. And I'm like,
Oh.
what? And he's like, he went from like this to like, oh,
like,
sorry, man.
you aggressively?
Like my girl just left me and she like cheated on me with my best friend. And then like I came here to laugh at it and she then left for the gathering. And I'm like,
His best
She
friend.
went to the
I was
gathering.
best
a
friend
fucking-
wasn't
he's
a
like,
juggalo.
Oh, sorry, man. Let me buy you a drink. And then like he bought me a drink. We hung out. It was cool.
They're so intense.
Yeah.
You're like, but seriously, you guys suck.
Yeah, but seriously though. But here's
Juggalos
the thing.
are
I'm
bad
from like
people.
Kansas City, Arizona. We have the nicest juggalos. We have
Yeah,
the
there's
nicest juggalos.
definitely a group, and I was friends with them, and I just hated ICP.
I don't
always
hate
have.
ICP. I don't like hate them.
I don't.
I
give
like
enough
a
energy.
few songs from them,
I like
but it's
nothing.
not something I'll like tell a friend like.
Oh no way.
If they're like, "What do you listen to?" I'm like, "Halls of Illusions, bro."
No, I grew up
No.
listening to Eminem, so I
Yeah.
was always on his side of the beef about it.
I wouldn't.
and I was just like, I heard the song "Miracles," and I was like,
Oh,
he
God.
said, "Fucking magnets, how do they work?"
Yeah,
I'm out.
Everyone, you don't know how those work.
I'm fucking out, dude.
Yeah, that's that point. But like, I
Not
do
a
like their
miracle.
like early '90s stuff because I feel like there's a lot of things where it's like I like their shit from the early '90s because their early '90s stuff was a little bit more poetic. There's like talk of like murdering like fucking drug dealers and people who like beat their kids.
Yeah, they
and
talk
shit,
about
like,
rednecks
and
and
rednecks.
shit like that,
And
I've
I
heard.
love those. I love Chicken Hunting and Hocus Pocus and fucking Halls of Illusions. I think those are great fucking. Those are great songs and they're fucking hilarious. But like, I would never be like, "Fuck yeah, bro! Let's listen to ICP tonight. Drink some fucking Faygo." Like, I've never do that.
No.
But they're real nice people. Like, I can't judge somebody for being
No.
that into their shit.
I've met some douchey ones, but I've
met
met
some
fucking
I've
dope
met
ones, too.
I've met douchey ones
Yeah.
that like Cradle of Filth, that like the Dead Kennedys,
Yeah.
that like Taylor
A
Swift.
majority of the ones I met
Anybody.
sucked.
Yeah. I've had a lot of good friends that were like, yeah, I actually one of my best friends from before, my friend Daniel had a Hatchet Man on his chest, and I didn't know for the first like 8 months we hung out, and then one night we were playing beer pong, he took his shirt off, and I was like, whoa!
Yo, no, yeah, dude.
What
If
the
you're already
fuck?
cool with a juggalo and you don't even know that they're a juggalo, they're already
Yeah.
your homie, dude.
He's a
They
chameleon,
got
dude.
your back, dude.
He's a chameleon.
They got your fucking back, dude.
Yeah, but that was that's just like, oh my god, that's like I can't. I was gonna make a comparison, but then I realized I can't say it. But so I still can't think of the fourth comedian that I was gonna put on
I'll
the
just
list.
pick it for you. Your next pick is Melissa Murphy. Morgan Murphy.
Oh, Morgan
sorry.
Murphy. I was gonna
Morgan
say,
Murphy.
I do like her, but she definitely wouldn't be the top
Girls are funny, bro. Get over it.
for sure.
All right.
I really like Whitney Cummings is great.
Yeah.
Esther Povitsky is great.
It's
Annie Letterman's funny as shit.
They're all amazing.
Yeah,
people.
there's a lot of really good ones. Amy Schumer sucks.
That was probably the creepiest sounding thing. That was so amazing.
Fuck.
It was so amazing.
Amy
So
Schumer's
good.
like, her original work was good, But then there's only so many times I can hear a girl talk about how slutty she is and, try to make jokes about her vagina.
It'll never get not funny to me. It'll always be funny to me. Because here's
If
the
a
thing, like, I
different
can't
girl
get
does
mad.
it, I guess.
I can't get mad at a girl doing that when, like, I have a joke fucking calling. Like, I have jokes like that.
Do you have 4-hour specials all about your dick?
No.
Yeah, she did it all about her fucking pussy.
No, I do not.
Yeah, she's like, I fucked
Not
this
yet.
guy.
Because there's already so many comedy specials about people's dicks.
Oh, for sure.
So I don't tend to do that. Yeah. I will tell you, but also I don't.
I remember. Okay, I think my fourth one. It's different than before. I just remembered my actual favorite comedian at the time is on my Mount Rushmore, and that's Mark Normand.
Norman's all right.
I think Mark Normand is the purest. Next to Ari Shaffir, I'd say Mark Normand's one of the best comedy purists. Also Sam Morril.
Yeah.
Sam Morril, Kurt Metzger is another one. It's fucking so hard.
Good. Yeah.
Big J. Okerson, Louis
Steve
Gomez.
Steve easy.
Yes, Steve Renazizi. Holy shit.
I still can't believe you didn't know who the fuck that was when
Chino Santino.
at Jeremy's
when you met Louis J. Gomez.
No, I didn't know who that was. No,
yeah.
at all.
Legion of Skanks, Big J. Okerson.
I was just like, oh, cool. But I was also just like, I don't give a shit. I want to meet Jason Ellis. I was like, I don't fucking care. I want to meet Jason Ellis.
I was way more excited to meet Louis J. Gomez.
I would have been way more excited to meet Jason Ellis.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I've been a huge fan of Louis J. Gomez. His stand-up special was fucking great. Legion of Skanks, hilarious. Real Ass Podcast, all that shit. He has a podcast with Michael Bisping. You know who that is. Mm-hmm. And Louis J. Gomez has a podcast with that dude. He's a big deal, super fucking cool guy. Can't say that shit enough.
Fucking hilarious, dude.
So I'm gonna try to cut a clip out. So make sure you guys go see Lucky on Friday at Finney's. And then next March 3rd at Jeremy's Juke Joint.
At Jeremy's Juke Joint. Come, Jeremy's Juke Joint. Even if we're not performing, come support a local business, man. Protect the vibe.
He's a cool fucking guy. Jeremy.
Amazing place. Everyone there is amazing.
Absolutely, dude.
I love that place. That's where I do a majority of my writing.
Hell yeah.
Because my best friend works there too.
Who's that?
Devin Garrett.
Oh, okay.
Who's also he has done stand-up with me before. I want him to do it more.
Does he play guitar?
No, he does not.
Oh, okay. Who's the guy that plays guitar there?
Tucker.
Okay, he added me on Instagram.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, him and
Tucker's
his
cool
girlfriend.
But I want Devin to do it some more. So, Devin, if you're listening to this or watching this, start writing again, please. Yeah, I'll see you at work tomorrow.
I'm gonna try to get on that shit too, so I could possibly
see you at work tomorrow, dude.
Yeah,
fucking sick, dude.
I'll see you at work tomorrow, Juan.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's gonna be the end of the Still Fucking Up podcast, episode 29, with special guest Lucky Borrelli. Thank you very much, sir, for showing up.
Yeah, thank you for having me, guys. I'm really excited for all this.
Hell yeah, dude! And we'll have to get you back on again.
I mean, you could have worn pants. That would have been fine.
Sorry, I'm fucking completely butt ass naked.
It's been weird.
Yeah. And
I didn't realize it was your dick till just now.
Yeah, it's tattooed.
It's getting warm. So.
Yeah, and there's a crack pipe right here. See?
Wow, there's a crack pipe right there.
It's on my story.
It's a tattoo. Yeah, the story was on the Instagram. It's a crack pipe tattoo. It's not an actual crack pipe.
Yeah.
On the gram. Add me on the gram.
Again, follow Mojave Comedy. Follow me on Instagram. Comedian in all black, or just type in Lucky Borrelli. It'll come up.
Hell yeah.
Show up to the show or don't. I mean, I don't give a shit. I'm just glad to be here, guys.
Hell yeah.
They paid me in cigarettes and beer to be here. So
yes, we did.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked.
I'll link all that shit in the description. I'll try to get the Jeremy's Juke Joint Instagram page, your Instagram page, ours, and the dates and everything for his comedy shows.
Yeah, or just you go on Instagram. I just made a flyer.
Yeah, or you can just type in.
Follow us on Instagram. Have a good time and go out and have a good time, guys.
Coronavirus is fucking over,
I think the only thing I want to say is that, the world is weird right now, and I think it's going to take all of us working together to lose this one. So, just tell your friends that you love them. And if a woman shows up at a bar and just declares that she's your girlfriend, probably don't do anything. It will end pretty badly.
Or at least don't get attached.
Do you need an emotional support animal, dog? I got you.
No, I want an emotional support panther.
Oh, really?
Sick. They're so unpredictable.
I just sold my last one.
They're so unpredictable.
Kind of like my emotions.
See you guys.
Later, fuckers.
fucking up. Still fucking up.